Previously on Starting Over, Rhonda tried helping Josie realize she deserved love.
Start seeing yourself as someone who gives and receives and accepts love. This is your first assignment to let go of the queen of punishment.
Kim struggled to accept not being able to wear her expensive clothes and jewelry.
I have sweats on, I have no makeup on, I have absolutely no jewelry. I really am feeling uncomfortable.
Jennifer continued wearing the necklace she created full of the problems she's trying to overcome.
I'm not too happy about wearing it.
But you wear it every day in everything that you do.
And after a difficult transition in the house,
I have no respect. None.
Sommer tried to fit in by making peace in the house.
Let it go. Just let it.
Do you know how to put her down?
She's going for more and more.
And I'm trying to sit back because I don't know how it works yet.
But her efforts didn't prevent Josie from fighting with Jennifer.
Jennifer's really mad at me right now.
She doesn't think I say thank you and please enough, and that I'm unappreciative for the things that they do for me.
Well, I couldn't believe the argument this morning with Sinae because I want to say, Josie, you're being unreasonable. I really do.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Scared.
I'm not in the fight. I am
Right.
scared.
Yeah, me too.
It's not my fight.
I know.
Can I just
yeah.
add something really fast? I'm not going to be her friend if she's going to act like that
know.
all the time.
I know.
Because she did it the night
Right.
before last
I
night.
know.
She
With
did
her
it last
tattoo.
I know.
night. She does it every day. And it's getting old. It really is.
I agree.
I'm an ungrateful bitch. I don't want you to do
But I
anything
don't.
with my
Did I
daughter.
say that?
No, but just listen. But I thought I did everything possible in my power to make everybody feel like I appreciated them helping with Chloe.
You did.
But obviously I didn't because it got thrown in my face last night 30
By
minutes
someone
before
else.
my friends came.
By someone else.
Then they decided that they would go sit downstairs and be hermits and treat my friends like so. I'm not gonna ask
But don't
anybody
blame
for
the whole
help.
house, Josie.
You can't help people who are so unapproachable and who are explosive when you try to
They're not
provide
ready to be approached.
constructive
You're
criticism.
scared to, I'm scared to say anything to
When
her.
you provide constructive criticism and someone explodes at you,
Right.
yeah, right. I'm
Right.
just not going to waste my time,
Right.
thank you.
When do I earn the right to say something?
What do you mean?
You don't have to earn the right.
No, I feel like I
don't
do.
agree with
I don't
that.
feel like
Whatever
I don't feel like I need to just walk in the door and start saying, no, you're not being fair. No, you're not being fair. Because I feel like that's, I don't know. I haven't been
But
around
you're
enough.
who, and then you deny yourself. No, I don't think you should do that.
I just
I
feel
don't
like-
think you have to earn the right to do anything. I think if it's on your heart and you're doing it with clean and clear communication, like Iyanla says, then you say it.
Yeah, I just feel like it would be thrown back in my face because I don't know where you know what I mean? Because I don't know everybody as well.
Oh, the tangled web we weave.
Oh no.
Welcome, Queen of Punishment. Please take your crown. Let's see. I'll put it around your ponytail because I want you to look beautiful.
I'm asking Josie to claim the throne that she already claims, the queen of punishment. I want her to really own it, really see it. So maybe she'll start being kinder to herself. I want to support you in understanding exactly who you punish and why. Because bottom line, when you punish, it's just a symptom of how you feel about yourself. So we're going to look at some pictures of people you punish, and perhaps they punish you.
Okay.
Okay? Who's that?
It's my mom and Chloe.
Okay, so let's focus on your mom.
Okay.
Okay? How do you punish your mother? Go ahead and look at her.
I still tend to talk about a lot of the bad things that have happened between her and I, and I don't focus as much on the good.
But then I just leave a lot of love out of my mom's life. I end up hurting her a lot because I don't express it enough. And then she cries because I hurt her feelings. But at the same time, I'm like, well, you've hurt mine for 20 years, so how does it feel?
I'm just so emotionally drained. Last night, Josie and I got into a little argument, and I am not planning on approaching her until she apologizes.
Sometimes when people get too close, Jennifer, they push you away. And it may be that you guys were getting intimate and she just flipped out about it.
But anyway, if you keep that in mind when she apologizes, that'll help.
Yeah, we'll see.
Who's that?
It's my grandpa.
And how does the Queen of Punishment punish Grandpa?
I told him I hate him, and I quit talking to him, and I threatened him, and then that's pretty much how it stayed, and then he died. Nobody knew he was really sick, and it just happened. I came home, and he was standing in his bedroom door, and he was giving me the look, and I was like, what? And I just went to my room, and my grandma wakes me up and was like, your grandpa's going to the hospital. And that was it, because he died right then. So my last words were being a bitch to him.
And how have you continued to punish yourself about that?
Because I didn't tell him that I loved him so much before he died. I was standing over his deathbed and I was talking to him, but I don't think he heard me.
As children, we take so much responsibility for our relationships. We blame ourselves, and Josie has blamed herself for years.
My grandma and my mom say he did, but I don't think he did.
By punishing yourself and punishing him, you continue the relationship. Is that the relationship you want with your grandpa?
No, but that's all I know of us.
That's all you know.
It's probably the last time he ever hugged me, too. Because all the other times he was mad at me. And I was mad at him.
Is that all your dirty clothes?
Yeah, and all those.
Nay.
I can never get the laundry done.
I'm doing it now. Do you want to sort your clothes? Do your piles in the hall, and I will, do your laundry.
What?
I'm doing mine. I'll do it at the same time. I love to do laundry. I am not allowed to wear anything except these grungy, dirty old sweats, and Iyanla only gave me 2 pairs, and I decided to wash them today.
Thank you, Mama Kim.
Yeah. Where's Jennifer's, too? Jennifer?
Why are you doing all the laundry?
Because I'm doing it anyway, and I love to do laundry. You know that. It makes me feel good.
That's my mom.
I love to fold clothes.
Who's a blank in your life?
My dad?
Yes, your dad. And how do you punish your dad?
I don't talk to him at all. I keep him completely out of my life and out of Chloe's. Because I don't think that me being out of his life really bothers him that much. But I know him not being with Chloe does.
And how do you punish yourself over Chloe?
Let too many people in her world either. Because I want her to be all about me.
It's very honest. So Chloe has to be devoted to you as you're devoted to Chloe. She can't have very many friends. Because if she had a lot of friends, what could happen?
She won't want to be with me anymore.
Because she'll know the difference?
Maybe.
So a way that you punish yourself is keeping yourself isolated. And the way you punish Chloe is keeping her isolated. But what else?
I keep her from being truly happy.
Because why?
Because I'm not.
Yes.
That sucks.
And how do you punish Chloe regarding Chloe's dad?
I don't even talk about it.
Not even real?
No, not really. I let her be around him twice, but she wasn't out of my arms the whole time.
So he's never even held her?
No, but maybe he's wanted to, and he's just scared because I'm so over possessive. But I don't want her to choose him over me either.
So it's better just to talk bad about him.
I don't talk bad, though.
But just say, oh, well, he doesn't want anything to do with her, kind of make excuses. He doesn't even want to be around her. But you haven't let him. And you haven't even let him hold her.
I'm asking Josie to claim her throne, the Queen of Punishment, because she is so ruthless with herself, so stunted in her growth, she's never gonna move forward if she doesn't give up the throne.
Queen of Punishment? You haven't even let him hold her.
But I don't want her to pick him over me.
So the Queen of Punishment is afraid that even if...
What if he's better?
What if he's better?
What if he can give her more than I can?
Can he?
No, but...
Do you think he can?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I don't want to find out.
Okay.
Do you think I burned my clothes back, Summer, after what I did yesterday?
I would
At least
think
my
so.
clothes?
I would think so.
If I think that the universe wants me to have them back, I think that I have done really well in this exercise, and I am really ready to get my clothes back. I'm calling her and telling her I earned my clothes back. I feel like I earned my clothes back, and I'm asking for what I want and what I need, and I need my clothes back.
Well, Jen, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
This is my anger workshop.
Great.
So we're gonna whack away some anger. How about that? Sound good?
Yeah.
Jennifer's necklace is a reminder of the many, many issues that weigh her down. We came here today to release her anger by chopping wood.
Now, if you're gonna whack wood, you gotta whack wood in style.
Yeah, I see that you didn't wear your closed-toed shoes.
No, you don't wear your closed-toe shoes. You wear your open-toe shoes, you wear your funky sunglasses, and then you let the universe know, I am mad! Because, see, I used to be angry with myself, so I know what that feels like. Seems like I could never do anything right, the right way, for the right people, at the right time. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? So what were you angry about? Make believe that when you come around on that circle, that you're gonna cut the string on your necklace.
I'm angry at myself for being judgmental.
Yeah.
Angry at myself for not letting myself love other people. I'm angry at my mom for giving up.
Yes, see, that's a good one.
All the people who have betrayed me.
Okay.
All the people who've lied to me.
What about bitterness? Any of that in there?
Yes, I have lots of them.
Okay, give me a whack for bitterness. Hey, I'll take what I can get.
I am actually releasing anger while I'm chopping this wood. I didn't think that I was going to, but it's hard to explain the feeling that it has when you're slamming a sharp object into a piece of wood and you're yelling out why you're angry.
I'm angry at my dad for leaving and abandoning me and my sister and my mom, and for choosing other things over me, and just for not being there.
Let me ask you a question, Jen. What are you mad at God for?
Making my mom sick.
Yeah, good. What else are you mad at God for?
For giving me this life.
So imagine your life 10 years from now. Chloe's 10 years old. You're 10 years older. You're 32. And you continue this Queen of Punishment plan. And you continue to isolate yourself. You don't have any friends. You have no boyfriends. Chloe
All my
has to come.
expectations for her are completely in the toilet.
Because why?
Because I don't live my life, and I don't have anything positive around me, so how the heck could she? I don't have anything for her but love, and that's not gonna make everything just magically appear.
Well, that's the only thing you didn't have.
Oh, yeah, and I want her to know she has that.
So if you give her love, and you're the only one that gives her love, her whole life, and nobody else gives her love, what do you...
She's gonna be exactly where I am. It's like it's my grandma and me. But I don't know any better.
Not yet. You do now. You're starting to. You're starting to know better.
Iyanla says that if you put out what you want to the universe with clean and clear intentions, you get it back. The seams ripped. They shrunk. I can't wear them. Because Josie turned the dryer back on again because she said they weren't dry, and these were in there.
Okay, sure. Kim is showing us that her sweats that Iyanla has given her are now ripped from the washing machine. It's really weird because it's not a place where anything I've ever owned is ripped unless I've ripped it.
I believe the universe wants me to wear my own clothes.
I'm going to give you an assignment. I want you to create your kingdom, the Queen of Punishment's kingdom.
Josie's in a dark tunnel right now. She has surrounded herself with negativity about herself, about the world, about people. I am doing this exercise so she can see some light, so she can see some hope.
I want you to interview every one of your housemates. What was that look for?
Because I'm not talking to some people in the house.
What? That's a good punishment. Who aren't you talking to?
I'm not talking to Sinae, and I'm definitely not talking to Jennifer.
You're not talking to Sinae and Jennifer because?
Because I felt threatened by them.
In what way?
Because they were saying I'm not thankful, or at least Jennifer was.
Thankful for?
That I don't appreciate.
The starting over house or her?
No,
or
anybody helping me with Chloe.
Well, isn't that kind of true?
Well, yeah, but...
So you're going to punish her for something that you think is actually true? Queen of Punishment would, yeah. Okay, got it. Great. Well, you get to go to every one of your housemates, including Jennifer and Sinae. You can leave them for last if you like. And you get to ask them, how do I punish myself and how do I punish you?
I wasn't really ready to confront Jennifer.
Is it confronting?
No, I guess not, but I'm really just not willing to see what she has to say.
And also, you might, this isn't part of the assignment, you can or you can't do this next part. Call people in your life, if you're able, and if you're willing, and ask them how you punish yourself. And if you're brave enough to ask them how you punish them. Because the only way we're gonna get out of this is for you to really see the effect it has on your life, okay? So how about we make an agreement?
Okay.
You do this exercise. You're gonna wear your crown and your cape all day long so you can really get into the Queen of Punishment. And we're gonna meet back here at 7:45 tonight.
Okay.
And you can tell me, you know what, I wanna keep it, and that's fine. Or you can say, I don't wanna keep it, help me figure out how to get rid of it.
Come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. I want you to lay down. Is it anger that holds you back, or is it fear?
It's fear.
Yeah. What's the fear about?
Fear for my own to be hurt again.
I guess I'm just wondering how we can move through the fear so that you can stand a little stronger in yourself, you know?
Mm-hmm. I used to be, but that's when I was more angry. So I let go of the anger, and then it all filled up with fear, and I'm just a chicken now. But at least I don't go around hitting people anymore and yelling at people. It's better to be scared than violent.
Yeah.
So now I'm just the opposite. I'm just a big chicken.
Well, you're overcorrecting, so we got to find the balance. But I think you did good today. So this tag, which says that you have to be strong, that can go.
Okay.
Because that's not true, is it? You don't have to be strong, and you can still get it done. And you released a little anger for mad at yourself. Well, we got to see what to do with that fear. Don't want to seem different, fear of change. I'm going to take that off. You know why? Because you came to the starting over house. Mm-hmm. That's real different. I just want to make sure that we get these things destroyed so that they don't come back.
Both.
Because I don't want these little buggers coming back at any point in time.
Good, I don't either.
Good day's work.
Before I came to the starting over house, I thought I had an anger problem. And it wasn't really until today that I realized it was more of a fear problem. I'm angry about the things that have happened to me, but I'm more afraid that they're gonna happen again. And I think the fear is what keeps me from healing.
What are you wearing? Come here. Come here. Let's see it. Just get it over with. Come here. You look pretty. You look pretty. Come here.
But I have to confront everybody.
Okay. About what?
Everything. Oh, I have to say, how do I punish you and how do I punish myself?
Oh, dear God, Josie. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
let's start. If I get really ballsy,
Get it over.
I have to call my family.
Okay, well, come on, let's start then. We want you to talk to Jennifer. We don't want you to talk to us.
At all. This is my kingdom and I control it, so.
No,
it's not.
Come on, no. The court has rules. Here she comes.
No,
Court's ruling.
Dun, 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 This sucks.
Okay, take notes. Are you ready? You punish me because
Yeah.
when we start to become close friends, you nitpick and find something to get mad about because you don't want to have me close in your life.
Okay, then how do I punish myself?
You punish yourself by not allowing friends to be close to you because you don't want to get hurt. Now that's just the world according to me. I could be wrong.
Nope, I have to take that. Because that's true.
And it's not fair to you or me.
No, it's not. It's not fair to you. I'm sorry.
Just don't do it anymore, okay? We're gonna be friends, whether you like it or not. We're partners in crime, so knock it off.
I was bitching about my partner in crime. I was like, what am I supposed to do now?
It's actually a relief to know, that we both are willing to make amends and just say, things were said that shouldn't have been said. And it feels really good to have my so-called partner in crime back.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
How's everybody?
We're chipper today.
Yeah, boy, I see chipperness. And Josie,
Are you having an identity crisis?
okay, well, you want to tell me what's going on?
I have to be the queen of punishment for real today.
What is that? What are you going to have to do?
I have to ask everybody, I've asked one person, why or how I punish them, and then how do I punish myself?
All right, I enjoy being with the Queen, and we all will enjoy being with the Queen today. I kind of want to talk about something we haven't talked a lot about, and I don't think you've talked about with the coaches, and that is the house dynamics. This is like a family, and in this family, you each have probably taken on a role, not just the Queen of Punishment, but a role in terms of how you interact with each other. So I want to ask you what role you think you play in the house. Kim, you're smiling. Do you have your role already?
I think so. I think I'm the surrogate mother.
What do you guys think about that?
I do. Yep.
Definitely.
So Kim is the mother, okay. Not just because you're a little older than the
No.
rest of the group.
No.
Even if you were their age, you would play that role also?
Yes.
What's
I've
the
done it
payoff
my
for you?
whole life.
What's the payoff for you?
It just makes me feel like I have a purpose, and I get positive feedback from everybody in the house.
Now, does it impact you guys ever in a negative way to the point where you say, I've got a mother, or I've got mothers in my life. I'm not sure I want another mother in my life right now?
It kind of does for me, just for the fact that I am a mom and I am in the house. So when like everybody's around me and I'm like trying to do something with Chloe, I'm just like, go away. Just let me do it. Because like I just told them, I'm supposed to be the mom and I don't want her to.
What would make you more open to Kim's mothering?
Just to remind me, I guess, that you have good intentions. Because I am the Queen of Punishment, so I can try to turn it into something bad, so I can keep you out of my life.
And I feel that, and that's what I was going to tell you, how you punish me. So I will try to do that.
Towanda, what's your role here in the Starting Over house?
I'm just here.
You're just here, okay. What does that mean?
I don't know.
But since you're like the mom, I think you're like the dad. Listen though, this is why though. Because you were a daddy's girl. And it is a good thing because nobody's had like the father figure. Like they listen. Like father figures listen. And moms tend to put their 2 cents in before you get finished.
Sinae. Hi. What's your role here?
I think I'm the entertainer, that I strive to entertain.
All right, what do we think of Miss Entertainer? Is that
she
her role?
reminds me, and she may not like to hear this, but Sinae, you remind me of the baby, the younger child. No, because if I'm the mother, then to me, Jennifer reminds me of the more serious older child, and she's the younger one. The younger one's usually, funny, not as serious. The entertainer, I do see her as that. She's hilarious. You crack me up. So I do see that, but I also see you as, an 18-year-old, just trying to figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life.
All right, let's move on to Sommer's role in the house. What role do you think you play?
Oh, I don't know. It depends on the person and the day, but I think I feel most of the time like, I don't want to say a mouse because I'll talk, but I do tend to try to stay in my own little area because I'm not.
You don't feel like you're part of the group?
Sometimes, no. It depends on, that's what I say, it depends on the day.
Okay. Are you a stepchild sometimes?
Redheaded stepchild might be another way to put it, yeah.
How does that differ from the roles you play in your life outside of here?
I'm the leader outside. And people come to me for advice, and people, it's extremely black and white.
What do you see her role in the house, in this family is?
I feel like you're always trying to get everyone to like you. Personally, I don't think I've really seen the real Sommer, because I feel like in every individual situation that you interact with each of us, you act different, trying to get each of us to like you.
More than that, it's like when I'm just trying to stay out of the conflict is
Right.
what is going on more than that, because I'm like, nobody's pissed at me today. I'm staying out of it. So yeah, it may come off different because I have to listen and shake my head and go, I understand.
But you don't have to.
Like after about 3 days here, I decided I wasn't gonna get involved like that.
In what?
I'm not necessarily purposely changing, but I watch what I say more now because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
But Jennifer's saying, I'd like to get to know who you are.
Right, not the person that you think I want you to be.
All right. Sinae, what about you? How do you see Sommer's role here?
I sense that you think you don't fit in because you're so new to the house and to the process that you don't really have the defined role yet.
I'm feeling really attacked by the women. They're telling me that because I'm a people pleaser, they don't feel like they know the real me. Actually very irritating.
It's all right to cry, Sommer.
It waters the garden.
Yes, you have to water your garden so it can grow.
Well, Sommer, what's sad about this for you? What's the sad part?
I can't talk right now. Sorry.
Would you like me to move on?
It's fine.
No, do you want to hear more feedback, or do you want me to move on to someone else and come back?
It really doesn't matter. Because it's not going to get any easier.
My role is very, very different in the house. I am not accepted. And that's rough. It's rough to take, it's rough to hear.
I think one of the things your housemates want to know is know you, and this is you. And I think they want to know how you're feeling right now so they can really see how you are. And if you shut them out right now, what it means is that you're not going to tell them who you really are again.
If I really knew who I was, I wouldn't be here.
But telling us right now you don't know who you are is what we want to know. That you don't know who you are, that you're not as confident. Maybe you're not the leader always.
I'm not here.
Okay.
Because I have to focus on me here. Outside here, I can be the leader because I get to focus on all of my friends.
And here, we're not going to let you get away with that, right? Okay. But what do you guys think about Sommer's opening up and telling us who she is? How does that feel?
I think that if you step outside of being the messenger, that it'll make it easier for you to be you.
Exactly.
No,
Very
wait a
good.
second.
Yeah.
Did you hear what she said, though?
I am trying so hard, and they are telling me that I'm two-faced. They're telling me that I'm people-pleasing. All of these negative words.
What's the message she just gave you?
She wants me to butt out of her business.
No, that's not what I said at all.
Wait, Josie, let me, for one moment. That's not, she actually, Sommer, is giving you some help. She's saying, these are the kinds of things you can do which will make it easier for you to develop relationships. She's not being critical. She's saying...
I'm not saying she is, but that's what I hear.
Okay, so what part of you takes it in a defensive way? The distrust?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. I'm going to encourage you to be who you think you are. You don't have to know all the parts of you. None of us do. Just be who you want to be here, and don't be so concerned about impressing or making the right alliance or, the right relationship here. Be who you are, Sommer, and let's see what happens. Is that something you can try?
No, because I think that's something I was already trying.
And it didn't work. Maybe we can give you some help in doing that a different way, if you're open to it.
There's a lot of things I could have done with all of the drama that's gone on. And all I actually did was listen to everybody's side. If that makes me ride in the fence, and if that makes me two-faced, then I guess that's what I am.
You guys have a great day. And Queen, I will see you later, Queen.
Okay.
Okay?
What are dragons? What are dragons?
Who are the dragons? My dad and Chloe's father. And then they breathe fire because they're out to burn me. I'm drawing my Queen of Punishment queendom. And there's dragons and demons that are out to get me with all the good things on the outside trying to get in. For instance, like my friends, my housemates, and my family.
What else do you want to put?
What else?
A moat?
Of course there'll be a moat. There'll be a lot of boundaries to get to my kingdom. I think that she tries to sort of play two sides of the fence, and it was just like what people said to me. If you aren't who you really are, then how can they trust?
Okay, you're understanding this person, then you're understanding that person. So each one of them had their valid points. That's how you're feeling, right? But by you saying, yeah, I understand. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I understand. With one person, and then going to the next person and saying, yeah, I understand. Yeah, you're right.
She has never, ever said thank you to me for taking care of Chloe. Ever.
I'm trying to sit back because I don't know how it works yet.
Don't come ask to do something if you're fishing for something. And that's what happened.
I mean, this whole thing with Jennifer, Josie, blah, 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 that I wasn't involved in that.
But you put yourself involved when you talked to Josie. See, that's what I'm saying.
Well, and I talked to Jennifer, but too. I let them talk. That's what we do here, you know?
Don't be two-faced. If you want to listen to a person, listen to them. Don't give your opinion.
Like, say, for instance, if it was between Kim and you, I would never say, Kim, you're right, or you're right.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it always comes back.
It comes back to bite you in the butt, which is what it did.
Even if that's not your intention.
I can't win. It just seems like if I say what's on my mind, I say something offensive for it.
Right. I understand.
If I don't say what's on my mind, I just try to be open and just let people talk.
And it just kills you on the inside.
Then you get in trouble. Yeah. Oh, I know how that
It just seems like either way I can't win, and that's why it's frustrating.
Hello?
Dad?
Hi, Josie.
Hey, I have to call you and ask you some questions real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so what's one way that I punish myself?
You're too hard on yourself on mistakes, that you've made. You don't let things go easy enough, I guess.
Okay, so I don't let things go.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what is one way that I punish you?
I've never felt that you punished me. If we had not got along, yes, but that's not being punished. It's just misunderstanding and stubbornness between you and I both. But I think the way you try to punish yourself the most is you try to conquer all your problems on your own.
Okay.
Well, I do love you, Josie, and I think about you a lot. Big Chloe. So, send me some pictures so I can see baby, see how Chloe's doing.
He keeps continuing to tell me that he's interested in Chloe and wants to know how Chloe's doing, and he wants to see Chloe and wants pictures of Chloe, but I'm really not hearing him say anything about me, which isn't new.
Well, I love you, Josie.
I love you too.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you a little later.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Hey, Josie. How are you? You're good?
Well, better.
Well, I can't wait to hear that. Grab your journals while I talk to Miss Sinae for a while. Miss Sinae. So I've got a really great exercise for you. You know how you've been really, really good at getting around in buses and taking cabs and finding your way. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to pick a housemate, and I want you to take him out to breakfast tomorrow morning. You have to figure out how to get there. Okay. You have to do everything, and no helping.
Okay.
All right. All right, me and Josie are hanging out.
Okay.
Have a seat in your throne, ma'am. Queen Josie. I want to see your kingdom. Queen of punishment. Let's see the kingdom of punishment. Oh, lovely. Force field. Okay.
Yeah, with my little moat of water too.
Okay, so there's a force field around you.
Yep.
That says rejected, always wrong. Go ahead and read some of those to me.
Ugly, fat, skink, always wrong, rejected, stupid.
And those beliefs you keep about yourself so you can do what?
Punish myself. I never really realized how mean I was to myself and how easy it was for me to seclude and isolate myself from the world.
And have you called anyone?
Yes. I talked to my dad. Yeah.
And?
He said that there wasn't anything that I punished him for, which I think that's a way to just be in denial, but...
Because you don't believe him. Because you know you punish him.
Well, I know I punish him.
Okay.
I mean, it's obvious that I do.
The Queen of Punishment exercise is really good for Josie because I don't think she had any idea how really mean she was to herself. What if what Rhonda's saying, that I'm smart and a leader and focused and creative and clever, is actually right? And I'm buying into the BS? What if?
It used to be right.
Well, if it used to be right, then it's still right. How many years was this right? The Queen of Punishment, then?
For 4 years.
You're 22 years old. For 4 years, you said that these things were true for you. Wrong, stupid, selfish. So are 18 years true or 4 years true?
18.
Grandma and Rhonda versus Jonathan. Who's right? Jonathan or Grandma? Jonathan or Rhonda? Who's right?
My grandma.
Okay.
But those four always creep up. They always poke their head out to bite me.
Because you've never said no. It's not true. I was scared and I was human and I made mistakes. No.
I used to be such a people person, and I used to be such a big leader. I was in everything and anything, and I loved it so much. Everybody adored me.
They still do. You just don't let them. So would you like to stand, my queen, so I can crown you?
Yeah.
I have officially dethroned myself as the Queen of Punishment to become the person that I used to be and always should be. Right now, I think a good title for me would probably be the Princess of Growth.
I start to pray, and a white dove flies to the railing. I'm thinking, maybe God really is listening to me. And maybe I'm getting all my clothes and my stuff back. Where are you, T?
Where'd you go?
Oh, I was outside. I saw a white, I think it was a dove. That's really a good sign. That is a powerful sign of God's love.
Kim is calling it a sign from God, and I'm calling it a sign for the psychiatrist.
Yes.
Iyanla.
Yes.
It's Kim.
Hi, Kim.
How are you?
Okay. How are you, my love?
Well, something quite fascinating happened.
I can hardly wait.
Can you wait to hear it?
Yeah, tell me.
I mean, can you hear it? Okay. So I got up and set my intention to get my clothes back.
Okay.
Because I felt like I had earned it.
Okay.
So I was talking to the girls, and I told them that. And at the same time, I was doing my laundry.
Okay.
And Josie came up a while later and said that my clothes were still wet, so she turned the dryer back on. I said, great. An hour later, I come back downstairs, and I open the dryer, and guess what?
They shrunk.
And ripped. Shrunk and ripped. And I'm not kidding. They're unwearable.
Do you believe this? Kim is so used to getting her own way that her intention actually influenced the dryer, which burnt her clothes.
So I was going to say to you, Iyanla, the universe wants me to have my clothes back. So may I please have my clothes back?
Okay, all right. I'll bend for now. She can have her sweats back, but not her daily clothes or her fancy jewelry.
Just sweat.
I can't. It's incredible. Who would have ever thought in a million years that that would have happened?
However, the universe set it up to support you.
Yes.
Remember, when you surrender control,
Yes.
life will support you.
That's
Just
what you
cross
told
your
me.
arm and fall back.
You told me that.
Yes, I did.
You know what? I'm believing just a tiny bit that it might be possible.
Good for you.